Hey beautiful people, welcome to the channel in the No Tarot 1122. I hope everybody is doing well, vibing, chilling, doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and all of that. Alright, let's see what's happening for Leo. Leo, keep in mind that this is not going to resonate with everybody. So I probably already said that. This is the second time that I am doing this reading, so yeah, forgive you, girl. Alright, let's see what's happening. And if you would like to book a reading with me, look in the description box for the link to my website. I will probably be doing a sale for Leo season. So keep an ear out for that for those of you that have been wanting to book. Let's see. And other things will be announced later. Okay, Leo, you need to use your psychic abilities here. Trust your intuition. All right, I am going to put these back on, but I'm going to look at them. All right, so December, something could be happening in December. You could be having somebody here could have a Sagittarius that's very prideful coming your way, or something could be happening in December. So beware of great pride, especially if this is something that is taken off for you. Okay, yeah, wealth. All right, so Leo, yeah, shrewdness and resourcefulness in business. You'll be receiving some type of precious gift. There will be some type of discord amongst family and friends. So again, just beware of great pride if this is coming here for you or someone that you may be dealing with, okay? For someone here, the precious gift is going to be possibly a separation from you and someone else. For someone, there could be a disagreement between parents and a child. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay, so for somebody here, if you have a child that may be an adult, can be, I don't know if they're disrespectful or have no disregard for, you know, you grown, get your ass up out of my house, you don't have to be here, you know, whatever this is, somebody here might be getting the gift of an adult dependent, overly dependent child moving out of the home. All right, that's not for everybody. All right, so let's see. Any messages? Situations situations in the balance that require careful handling. So I think there's going to be a conversation here that needs to be had. It is a touchy subject, but it does need to be had. Okay, a distant friend is thinking of you as well. And on the bottom of the deck, you have good luck. Okay, so that is for somebody. Leo, we're claiming all of this wealth for us here, no matter what it is, okay? Especially when it comes to health, okay? You could always make money, but if something is going on with your health, baby, you know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. All right, so let's see what we got going on for Leo, but that's for somebody. All right. I think somebody was possibly worried about that situation. So it's just like, hey, let so-and-so know it's going to be all right. If they going to be all right. And that's crazy. Beware of great pride came out again. And I could have sworn I put these cards in different places. Okay. We got opportunity or windfall that flipped over with that too. So I don't know what we doing, Leo. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. What do we need to know at this time, please and thank you. Can I get one more? Actually, two more. Thank you. All right, news of birth or new business opportunity. Look at this, discord amongst family. This is BS. January could be significant here as well. All right, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So there is some type of parting of ways between you and someone here. December and January could be significant, or January could just be someone feeling out in the cold, iced out. or something's not moving forward, okay? All right, so anyway, temptation can test you, but you know, don't be impulsive to taking action that isn't necessary. All right, give me 2 more for Leo. What is going on here? Yeah, someone is working against you. The rat is here. This could also have to do with either the birth of something or someone, or either a new business opportunity. Okay, so somebody here is trying to do something against you, cause division here. Let's see, on the bottom of the deck, guarantees success. So no matter what this is, you're definitely going to overcome this. Okay, let's see, give me messages here, please, and thank you. Somebody should be could be trying to ice you out of a situation to separate you from something. All right, a change for the better. The butterfly is happening here. So something is evolving. There's information that is being exposed here as well. Also, I think whoever this is that is creating distance or chaos between you and family members or whatever, this person is actually going to get the boot. And they're going to expose themselves for the vermin that they are. All right, let's see. On the bottom of the deck, get back to basics. Okay, Quill is about writing. And you know what? This is really, really crazy, because under that, you have the wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So, Leo, you could have someone that is literally trying to come between you and, like it says, either a friend or either a family member. Okay? So, or either an opportunity for money, but there's change coming. So whoever this is that is trying to work against you is actually working for you, and they don't realize it. Isn't that funny how the enemy tries to work to bring something down and it actually does something to bless you? So yeah, somebody is trying to separate you from something. Okay. Yeah, I think he's dead. So, I'm just saying. We got to get up out of here. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all. It's like, take him outside. I am not taking him no damn where. He came into my house. He got to go one way or another. If you don't find your way out, bruh. Absolutely not. I don't play with bugs. So, there's that. Except for ladybugs. I don't kill them. And praying mantis. We don't kill mantis. But yeah, spiders, no. They bite. Alright, Leo, let's see what we got going on. We're going to put this back in here. Okay, so y'all got to forgive me freaking out about this damn spider, because usually where there is one, there is more. All right, so, and I don't like them, and it's he touched me. I don't like that shit. I'm out of heebie-jeebies over here. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. Messages. Okay, let me concentrate, because the hell. Okay, so the star, you're about to have wish fulfillment here. Okay, so look, damn it. That is the hairs on the legs. Alright, so let's see. I thought I was tripping the first time, and it actually was something on me. Okay, so yeah, we can't do spiders. Okay. I digress. Okay, let's see. Alright, so you have wish fulfillment here. Okay, is there somebody here that's going to be separating from y'all that maybe you're like, yes, couldn't wait for you to get your raggedy behind up out of here. Look at this. Alright, I don't know. Let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. Alright, we got the 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. Leo, you got some type of financial success coming here for you. Wish fulfillment, something that you wanted to come to fruition. It's literally coming to fruition. But Leo, you got a rat that is watching your work, baby. Okay, watching you build, watching you grow. Somebody here could be trying to sabotage what you got going on. You know, when you're trying to work, and it's say like if you're in a place where you're working and you need a place that's quiet, you might have somebody that's an ignorant asshole that wants to, you know, make a bunch of noise and try to cause disruptions and things like that. Just little annoyances and things like this, creating drama, chaos between other people, probably. But like I said, whatever this is that you are doing, is working out in your favor. This is something that you've been working on a long time. For some of you, this is your goals, this is your peace, this is healing. Others of you, this could be your finances. Hey, working on that credit, doing what you need to do, okay? Whatever it is that you're going towards, you are actually being watched, and someone here does not want you to achieve whatever it is that you got going on. They don't want you to have the support, and they want you to be isolated, alone. Leo, whatever this is, you've been taking a lot of time. You pulled yourself away, possibly from everybody, focusing on you or whatever this is. This could be you healing your family, you know, you guys you know, moving forward together, bringing up generational wealth, whatever that is, breaking generational curses, whatever it is, inner work. You could be working on a business, whatever this is for you. Somebody here wants to block that from you, okay? New opportunities coming in here as well for you. But Leo, you got to change for the better coming in. Like I said, January could be where somebody is trying to freeze you out, or vice versa, or this could be when the BS stops with this person. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you have success coming for you in January. See, the BS stops. Look at this, victory and success. All right, you're moving forward here. Look, I can't even make it up. All right, moving with intention, stealthy. All right, keeping things under wraps here. And then on top of that, Leo, you could actually see this person's intentions or whatever, and you may not be speaking on it. You may just be watching and maneuvering, you know, planning. All right, so there's that. There could be more than one person involved in this situation as well. There could be somebody behind the scenes, because, you know, that's what cowards, they usually do, is work behind the scenes. Let's see. Many messages here. Yeah, see, there's conflict here. There's conflict here. Somebody is trying to either leave you out on the cold, or find some type of financial loss, or endure some type of financial loss. Or this is you, you know, looking at someone like, yeah, you really trying to sabotage me. Here, you're trying to cause issues in my life, so let me just go ahead and leave you out on the cold here. All right, so there is something going on here with someone. Yeah, I'm telling you, look at this. That's the overall energy. But what's happening here, the overall energy is chaos and somebody trying to block whatever, you know, pathway forward that you have here. And they're using manipulation here too. All right, manipulation tactics, and it's been happening for a minute here. Somebody here may have seen that you've, you know, you kind of got, you know, taken an L here, or realized something here like, damn, you know, you really are trying to, you know, sabotage me here. So this may kind of hurt, but what they fail to realize is that you have victory and success. You feel me? So the Most High sees what's happening here. But also what I believe here, Leo, is that you're being able to see, you know, the enemy that is in your camp, who is being exposed here. I got a card here that does not belong. I have more than one card here that does not belong. But anywho, all right, so let's see. So I wouldn't trip over this situation, but just be aware of it, because it does look like victory and success is coming towards you. You could also have somebody that's watching what you're doing, watching you grow, watching you build, knowing that there's a change for the better that's coming. And this is possibly why they're trying to step in and sabotage what you got going on, cause some type of heartbreak here. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Yes, like I said, honey, I don't think you need to worry about a damn thing. All right, you have wish fulfillment and also growth, expansion, a lot of new things coming up here for you. And you got good news coming in here. Look at this. All right, so let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. Yes, there could be a mother figure here as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Look at this. For someone here, this is someone that is, like I said, you have history with whoever this is. You have history with whoever this is. What is this? Look at this. There could be a father figure here. This is wild. Okay, so check this out. If you are some type of entrepreneur here, this is literally telling you to kick in overdrive. All right. Towards your passion, your gift, your business here. It's time. All right. Work. Look, and we got the Eight of Pentacles here with the Emperor. So, yeah, literally, you have some type of success coming here. Something that you're investing in is getting ready to pay off. Now, be it, like I said, it could be your healing. You could be working here. You could be building a business. You could be, you know, the matriarch or patriarch of a family that is like literally the one that's like pulling everybody up by the bootstraps, getting everybody together, you know, and let's move this thing forward. So I don't know what you're doing here, but man, this is looks really nice. Give me one more here, please, and thank you. Yes, Six of Pentacles. Look at this. There's some type of transformation happening here. For somebody here, you could have someone that may want to invest in whatever it is that you're doing too. All right, somebody could be a little jealous of that too. Also, check this out. Leo, before you agree to partner with someone on a thing here, you might want to reassess the situation, look at the legalities of everything, and be patient going into this situation. Be patient. Don't, you know, make sure that you're clear and focused here. And like I said, before you partner with anyone, make sure that you know, kind of take a second to reassess the situation, because this could be falling out later on. So make sure that you keep your safety net, your cushion. What is the Six of Wands? The Ten of Swords. Look at this. So you have some type of victory, some type of success coming in, and somebody's trying to sabotage it. Ten of Swords here with the Seven of Cups. Cause confusion, stagnancy. Why is this person doing this? Somebody doesn't like the attention that you get, or whatever it is that you're building or growing. They don't like the success that you have. The Strength. Wow. The Fool. Look at this, the Hierophant. Okay, so for someone here, they have watched you take a leap of faith on something here, and you could have, like I said, hit some setbacks here or whatever. Also, you could have faced some betrayals here, some you know, deep wounding, but you still move forward. You're still trusting the process. Literally, you're still learning, you're still growing, you're educating yourself. You understand, you're trusting your higher power. Somebody is watching this and they do not like it. You're celebrating here, and somebody is wondering why you're not in misery, crying, folded over, giving up, throwing in the towel. You understand? Let's see. Cursing the day you were born. Give me messages. Ooh. I also feel like somebody doesn't like your self-sustainability here as well. Let's see, that you don't need an entourage of people and all this. Yeah. Look at this. Like I said, somebody here has an issue trying to one-up you here because you're celebrating. You're moving forward. You took action, and it's putting you in this Nine of Cups energy. You're going towards your wish fulfillment. You know? And then also for somebody here, you could have withdrew from them. Literally, this is another thing that somebody's pissed off about too, because you possibly paid them no mind, no attention. Stop dealing with them. Matter of fact, this person, you could have gave more than one strike here too. I'm looking at 3 strikes. That's wild. All right, so this person could have, you know, kind of told their draws with you. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person, they're pressed. I'm literally clarifying why this person is in the 5 of Swords energy. This person has watched you, like I said, go through some things, but you've handled it and moved forward. And then on top of that, this person could be kind of pissed off because you know who they are and what their intentions are too. This person has actually watched you handle a lot of things and then just start off fresh, start new, and still able to blossom, to be able to grow. This person is reflecting on how in the hell you're able to do this. Also, somebody here could be trying to figure out how to move forward here as well. Let's see. Give me messages, please. I'm telling you, somebody is pissed because you are celebrating. Alright, so Leo, I'm going to put it to you like this. We have the 5 of Wands here with the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Somebody here is trying to either stop something you got going on, or you got someone here that is in heavy competition with you, okay? Whatever that may be. Like I said, you know, you could be in business, you could just be doing your own thing. You know, people find a reason to hate some folks, okay? And a lot of times, Leo, majority of the time, it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes these people have some real, you know, inner wounds and trauma and things like that. And a lot of times we don't realize, but trauma sometimes lead to rebellion. You understand what I'm saying? So you can have some folks that seem to have created an issue with you, but in actuality it has nothing to do with you, sweetheart. It's going on within them, and unfortunately these people may be projecting you know, towards you, trying to block some blessings for you. But in the end, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, you come out the bat, the Star, 6 of Wands, you know what I'm saying, you come out the bat with blessings, beginnings here, and somebody here is really trying to, you know, block some stuff that you've got going on. This is really kind of trippy energy, but like I said, the change for the better is coming. You're focused on what it is that you're doing, you know, whatever it is your calling is, and Source is elevating you. All right, so with that being said, just make sure that you keep your attention where it's supposed to be. All right, because where your energy goes, that energy, you know, grows. All right, where your energy flows, the energy grows. All right, so let's see, give me a little more on the 5 of Wands, the Tower, the Fool, the Hierophant. Oh my God. They're gonna try it again, whatever this is that's happening here. But like I said, you know, Leo, I kind of feel like, you know, yeah, I kind of feel like you got a blessing, blessings obviously calling on your life. Beautiful things are happening here for you. Eventually, whatever is going on with this person, it will phase out. You have the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Things are coming together here for you. You will have people that actually gravitate to you, that will help you along the way. We've been getting that in these messages here. There is an end of a cycle coming with this person, so there is going to be a separation where this person, they're not going to have a choice but to move on away from you. This person may start to, this person may start to experience some things on a spiritual level, that karma, you know, coming back, because why are you over here bothering people? You feel me? So, Leo, there is no need to retaliate. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you got to go ahead and, you know, take it to the courts, do what you got to do. But refrain, you understand? And look at this situation from a different perspective. It looks like somebody here is getting desperate. All right, something isn't working in their life. And they may see that you go through struggles and things like that, but it's still, you're good to people. Hopefully be good to people now. All right, I'm just saying, you know, things work out in your favor. So somebody here has a real issue with that. It's really sad and unfortunate that somebody is in this energy because of a personal issue. But anyway, let's see what else we got going on for Leo. Wow, for somebody here, this could be parents. With the Empress and the Emperor that came out. For somebody, this could be parents. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Any other messages? Wow. Famous, popular, in the spotlight. I told you, somebody here is very successful. If you are not already, you will be. And somebody got a problem with it, baby. And it's literally their problem. You know, you get a lot of people that have very big egos and things like that. And Lord forbid if you're getting any, you know, more attention or the equivalent of the attention that somebody else is getting, and they might be in the same position with you. You get, you know, people that get very vicious, you know. And not being funny, rats, they can become very vicious. They'll eat their own. You understand? So with that, plus spreading disease. So it makes very much sense what's happening here. But you're going to be separated from this person. All right, so let's see. Anything else? Sudden action and movement. Dislike. Look at this. Breakup, separation, the end of a connection. We already saw that coming up. Alright, you're not liking how somebody is moving and they don't like you either. That sounds like a personal problem, okay? So there's that. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Jail, locked up, or trapped. Something here is not moving forward. Alright, so give me messages, please, and thank you. Copycat, a cheater. Look at this. This is somebody here that copies what you do. Alright, take what you do and they try to, you know, mold it and, you know, add a little something to it and try to make it their own. Also, this is somebody that does not change. This is a cheater here. This could be somebody that you were in a relationship with, but I don't think so. I think this is one person that doesn't know how to make things on their own. They're not very creative. They steal things from others as well, and they cheat their way through. This is a follower. This is somebody that does not think for themselves. They have a follower's mentality, okay? This is also possibly somebody that goes to other people to have them, you know, egg them on to give them the courage to do whatever it is that they're going to do, you know? And it's kind of funny because there's people that possibly sit there and watch this person sabotage their own life or get bad karma for the things that they do. But they'll, you know, encourage that person's behavior just so that they can sit back and have something else to gossip about. This person may hang out with people just like them. So if this person is doing this to you, what makes this person think that they don't have friends or family members or whomever, acquaintances that may do the same thing to them. Pretty much it's the saying is you are the company that you keep. So you cannot be a disloyal and corrupt person and expect loyalty from your crew. Okay, you feel me? I'm just saying. Birds of a feather usually flock together. All right, so there's that. All right, so you could be an older woman or an older man. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Or this is somebody that should be old enough to know better. All right, you do have a new beginning here. You're starting over. All right, so let's see. Or this could be someone here that may have tried something in the past that didn't work out, and maybe they're starting it again, and you can be cutting that person off, as you should. Anything else for my Leos, please and thank you, outside of this connection, this situation? This must be coming up. Look at this, Leo. You are famous. You are popular. You are in the spotlight. You are hated. You are envied because you are gifted. You are talented. Whatever the hell you do, you good at that. Okay, I'm just saying. When it comes to whatever it is that you do, when your name is mentioned, they automatically associate with what it is that you do because you are top tier and one of the best in your field. Okay, so somebody here doesn't like it. All right, there's that. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. You will probably be very blessed and possibly have been blessed because of the gifts and talents that you have here as well. For someone here, you could receive, a lot of a lot of things from a lot of people. Maybe people want to give you things. All right, so there's that. All right, celebrity. All right, so someone here is trying to do something real quick. Somebody here also could be getting readings on you, or some type of divination or whatever, or somebody knows exactly what you're doing and they may hear it from other people, and somebody here may be stressed, worried that you're about to step out on the scene, baby. What is it that you're building, you're growing? What is it that you're doing? I don't know, but somebody here is a little worried. Okay, because if they're doing the same thing that you're doing, you might just knock them right on out the box. They don't even exist. Who? You feel me? So I don't know, but somebody is looking at the situation and they don't want you to celebrate. All right, there could be some type of specific date coming up. You got a launch date. There's something that you're getting ready to do. I don't know. This person feels that they do. They're stressed, nervous, and anxious. But when people do things impulsively, they muck it up, right? So there's that. It would be nice if this person just went ahead and left you alone and moved on to their own devices here. But it looks like you're dealing with somebody who has very low morals. This is also somebody that might celebrate being mischievous as well. There's certain people, which is really a trip, because I've actually been video chatting or with a few people that, and it's funny because they don't think you notice, but if you have mommy vision, what a lot of us do, you are able to see things, from a very wide peripheral view, right? And these people, they will act all serious with you, but as soon as they feel that you're not looking, that's when that devious demonic smirk pops up, that like they're getting away with something, and oh wow, you see it. You feel me? But me personally, I'm not changing because I see who you are. I pretty much probably saw who you were when we first started conversing together, but I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? Until you show me that I need not to mess with you. That's your spirit that you're dealing with. You feel me? It is what it is, but it's really kind of funny how mischievous and those negative spirits are. They really get a joy and thrill out of being mischievous, and it's really crazy. But like I said before, a lot of us are light workers. A lot of us are out here trying to teach what we've learned on our journey, through the knowledge that the Most High has given us, through experience, through our mistakes, whatever it is. But then you have those that pretend to be light workers or whatever throughout your life. You know what I mean? This comes friends, family, whatever, spiritual leaders, whatever, in the church, whatever. People put on a persona of something that they would like for people to see them as. But then behind the scenes, you find out that they're really vermin. You feel me? So you have to use your own discernment. You have to be careful with things like that. And also, vet people. Wait and see who they are. And when you start seeing little things, believe it. You know what I mean? So there's that. But somebody here is a little nervous, a little anxious or whatever, but you be at peace because you're going to do what you came here to do. All right. Also, for somebody here, there could be a pregnancy. I just saw that card go by. Look at this. Dislike, hate, procrastinating, wasting time. All right. Letting go and releasing. So this could be somebody that you have released here. Let's see. Somebody here could be procrastinating. Hopefully this isn't somebody that you are depending on to do something with, like with that Three of Pentacles. Hopefully this isn't somebody that you're supposed to be working with, collaborating with, and you are depending on this person to either present something, do something, or show up with something that they need to put quality work in. Another thing that you will notice is that when somebody does not particularly care for you, or they're jealous of you, they will try to sabotage what you're doing. Even if you're working with that person, you could ask them to do something for you and they will do it very sloppy. Okay? Especially if it does not reflect back on them. Okay, so with that being said, just be mindful of this. Okay, and for someone here, you have delayed, stop dealing with this person too. They've already shown you, so you might need to just go ahead and do what you need to do. All right, let's see. All right, so immature and lacking direction. They don't know what to do. All right, they don't like what you're doing here. They want to stop, you know, stop your growth, stop your expansion. They possibly want to, you know, make you look crazy in front of other people here as well. You know what I'm saying? But block your blessings. And wasting time and procrastinating. This person here, I kind of feel like is very immature. They're possibly very lazy. And like I said before, they're limited when it comes to creativity. So they might have to, you know, pull from you. And if they can't pull from you, to keep up with the quality, the caliber, or even, you know, the pace of what you're doing here, sometimes you get people that are just plain ass lazy and they don't want nothing for themselves and they don't want you to have anything either. So, but with this here, somebody is wasting time or whatever. It's because they lack direction. They're immature, they don't know what to do, and they're being very impulsive. They're nervous as hell, but why they're nervous? There's no reason to be nervous, baby. Leo ain't got nothing to do with them. So why are you tripping? I know what it is, Leo. It's that big boss energy. It's because you're celebrating and being celebrated. It's because justice has swung its, you know, gavel and it's, you know, put favor your way. It's because you are celebrated and surrounded by loved ones. You feel me? There's that. And the fact that you may have, you know, people game who this person is. All right, and possibly enlightened other people around you about who this this plague-ridden rat is. So other people could have started pulling away from this person, or they could have just witnessed how this person was treating you and just decided to back up. So Leo, I'm gonna put it to you like this: in spite of the drama, the chaos, and the mess that is trying to be presented to you. And then also, what else do we have? We had the wedge that somebody here was trying to, you know, force between you and whatever it was that you want. The devil is a lie, so is his mother-in-law. Bald head, ski-bald mother-in-law. You understand what I'm saying? What is for you is for you. You have to remember to keep your mind on what it is that you are supposed to be doing. This is a distraction, okay? If this has no weight, no bearing in your life, cut it off. Stop feeding it. You understand what I'm saying? Let it go find, let it find its nutrients somewhere else. Let it sit on the sidelines. You understand? Frozen solid. You feel me? Sitting over there trying to figure out how to come towards you. This person is distressed and worried, trying to figure out how to move, but lacking direction, immaturity. Okay? And then on top of this, this person possibly has made a career of doing this. Do you know what type of spirit this is? That's ugly. That's nasty. It's sticky. You feel me? It's that black stuff that was coming out of the walls in the movie Amityville Horror. Literally. That's a nasty soul. You understand? That's somebody that likes the dark. You know, let them have that. Cut it off. Move on from it. All right, anybody that's associated with it, cut it off. If you don't want it there, hey, you ain't got to deal with it. It is what it is. What you have to remember, that Leo, is that we have a revolving door in our life. Just as much as people come in, you know, the rush that comes in, you can rush their ass right on up out of there. Usher them right on out. Look here, let me show you your way. You feel me? You don't have to deal with these folks. Come on now. There's that. Be it family, whoever this is, you know, move on from it. Yes, it's going to hurt, but honey, they are hurting you, you know. So, and sometimes whatever these people are going through, it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes you just get people who have that type of energy. So, yes, I am going to go ahead and bring out the evil eye. And then we're going to get some vibe. Hold on for a second for me. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let's see. We're going to see what's going on with this person. What's their mentality? What's what? All right, so I guess I'll consider this a T reading. This isn't really a T reading. This is really sad. Let's see. You're watching the emotional and mental decline of someone. This is going to be an old hateful person when they get older. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. So, gather messy people. Or this person. This person is controlling the toxic key to your mind, watches your every move. Look at this. You're the toxic key to their mind. Hell, don't let this person bother you. They're a racist, xenophobe, a bigot, prejudice. Okay, so this person's an antagonist too. So this person, you could be someone that, well, hell, you know, there's actually colorism within the races. So you could be someone of a different ethnicity or just a different melanated shade, okay, or lack thereof. I don't know. But somebody here has a problem. I'm going to put it to you like this. Somebody got a problem with your whole you. They probably got a problem with the way that you look, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress. You got your own style. You know you do, Leo. I know you do, baby. Okay, I'm just saying that swagger, you know, you have, or whatever it is that you have, this person may have an issue with it. And like I said, sweetheart, for some of you, you have never done anything to this person. They're just watching the things that is happening in your life and they don't like it. All right, Leo, for some of you, whatever challenge that you come across, hey, you know what, you might struggle through it, but hey, on the other side, you're gonna get to the other side. Okay, we're not backing down from no challenges here. Now, we may have to do it another way, but we're not backing down. We're not punking out, right? That part. So this person may be looking at that strength card that you have, and they're like, you know what? I'm throwing everything I can at Leo, and still, they still going. You know what I'm saying? Leo asked me to do such and such for them, and I didn't show up. But Leo still got it done. You feel me? So, Leo, with that being said, I really think that you have someone here that is so focused on you. I think this person is really pissed because they lack something that maybe you have, and or maybe this person has it, but they're so jaded, so possibly angry and hurt about something that they have not dealt with or addressed, and maybe they feel that they either have or they don't have to, but they're projecting all of these things onto you. Okay, somebody needs some help. All right, and they're trying to control the narrative, control the situation. When people try to control something or someone, somewhere down the line in their life, something was out of control. They had no control, baby. So they're trying to control the scenario in somebody else's life because they didn't have no control in their own. And now, if you look at this person as an adult, their relationships, if they have children or they have a spouse, they might have a yes, dear. All right, they might be the authoritarian in their relationships right now. All right, so somebody here could envy, you know, if you had a hard life or went through some things, but you still come out smiling, you're still able to be a blessing to other people. Somebody could look at that and be mad because they're pissed, they're angry. They might not really realize it, but they are. What's wrong with you that you're going to sabotage other people? That's weird. It's really mental health issues, but somebody might say, "No, this person did such and such." Then leave that person the hell alone. If they owe you money, sue them. You feel me? If they're kind of a messed up person, leave that person alone. Why are you trying to sabotage what someone has going on? It's usually envy, jealousy. You know, regardless if they want to mention it or not, that's what it is. You feel me? It's too easy to walk away and close the door and leave somebody alone rather than sabotage what somebody's got going on. This person is eavesdropping, okay? They may be in rooms where conversations are being had about you, all right? They could just be, listening to everything that you do. If you're talking to them, they're gathering information. Hell, this person could be writing down things, trying to find out about your lineage and everything. What you say? You feel me? Trying to get too close to you. All right? And their memory, everything that you say, this person remembers. All right? They have an agenda. Cold-blooded. So everything that they do, they don't even give a damn. They don't care. All right? You have someone that has no empathy. What does that tell you? Who usually has no empathy? All right? I'm just saying. They usually have IST on the last part of their diagnosis. Somebody here could be undiagnosed, okay? You could be dealing with a sociopath. You could be dealing with a narcissistic sociopath. This person is bougie, okay? They think that they are above everybody. They might be into material things. There's nothing wrong with adorning yourself with material possessions if that's your thing. But a lot of people adorn themselves with jewelry, nice looking clothes, a bag, the latest shoes. You feel me? Always up with the latest styles, the latest cologne. They're expensive, but they're covering up a lot of tacky. You understand what I'm saying? That soul stinks off up in there. Them clothes look nice. That jewelry looks nice. You understand? But what that soul do? I'm just saying. You're out here being cutthroat with people, but you look nice. Hair look good. You smell good. But, ooh, you're a little vindictive. I'm just saying, a little jealous, a little envious. Workplace issues, harassment, hostility, competition, gossip, and you're fired. Literally, this could actually be what's going on. Seems like it to me. You feel me? This person may feel that they are better than you too. They may look down on you for whatever reason. I have this. I'm well educated. Sometimes you could be an educated fool. You feel me? Never underestimate somebody by the way that they speak or where they're from. There's a whole bunch of people that speak broken English that are way smarter than a lot of folks that have been college educated. Sometimes experience can teach you a lot of things that a book can't. You heard me? You feel me? So there's that. So this person is trying to cause issues in the workplace. They're full of hot air. They're full of themselves, actually. That's what I really think. I think somebody is comparing themselves to you and, pretty much, thirst trap. That they're seeking attention. That's what it is. Leo, you are possibly showing up every day doing what you came here to do. Okay? Like the song says, I'm doing what I came here to do. You feel me? Being divinely directed and protected. That part. And this is another thing that this person might be pissed off at, because they could be running to HR, they could be running to other people, they could be running to your customers and things like that. Leo is such and such and such. But the thing is that after a while, people will start looking at this person unless they're the same type of mentality that this person is. What's wrong with you? Why are you so, focused on Leo? This person has a broken heart here as well. So for somebody here, this could be an ex, or an ex could have something to do with this. That's even weirder, especially if you got a third party here. Because, you know, sometimes those crazy ass exes will recruit the new person to harass you and do things to you. But anybody with a half of a brain, even an inkling, a quarter of a brain, should ask themselves, why am I harassing this person's ex? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Why does my person want to cause their ex pain? Shouldn't you be over that connection, ready to live your own life, doing your own thing? Sometimes people get in connections with new people just to try to make the ex jealous. And if the ex does not care, sometimes that person will try to, you know, harass the, you know, the ex or whatever. You know, you don't care. You moved on with your life. Now all of a sudden you got this new person popping up in your DMs, driving past your house, doing little silly shit. You understand? Yeah, I got your man. And have it. Have at it. If you have it, it was never mine. You understand? So with that being said, you got to be mindful of these people that don't have, that are not mature. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally some silly stuff. Alright, so let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Yeah, I'm going to hurry up and get up out of here with this situation. Alright, so let's see. Wild things. Short-lived. Karmic connections here as well. Loaded. Deep pockets. Big spender. Loves to spoil. Alright, so this is what this person is eavesdropping on. Somebody's hearing that you got money. You got money. This person is very controlling and in their relationships here as well. Oh, I just heard a viper. There are snakes here in this card here. It says wild things, short-lived, karmic connections. So this is somebody here that possibly can't keep a relationship here as well. This person might have been betrayed or might be might get betrayed in their relationships as well. All right, they may have a habit of pulling in karmic people, but it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. All right, so this person is a snake and they're attracting bigger snakes. All right, so eavesdrops, loaded, deep pockets. You're a big spender, loves to spoil, and enjoys life. So somebody here may understand that, Leo, you're kind of carefree. One thing that we don't mind doing is sharing. Okay, hey, and especially if we like you, oh my God, you're about to be spoiled. Somebody may have heard this about you. All right, somebody here, they could actually try to smooch up to you to try to get in close with you here as well, to try to benefit from some of that as well. All right, somebody might hear that you're getting paid. All right, they don't like that. All right, so this person is bougie and they are jealous of your beauty. They are insecure and you gotta go. Okay, so the fucking fly. Look at this. Okay, so ew, I gotta go get some alcohol and wash my hand. Hold on. Okay, bump that. We're not playing with this. We got something that's really trying to eavesdrop here. All right, we got the vermin and the doggone spiders, and now we got flies. Interesting. All right, so somebody here is jealous of your beauty, secure and intimidated. They might be trying to steal your identity, or like I said, you know, copy and rig what you do. You know, steal your persona. I think that is so weird. And it's really crazy because we see a lot of it, but it's really a trip when someone, you know, is very successful and you see someone literally morph into the person that is very successful. It's really really weird, but it's really telltale here that the person that is trying to clone themselves, you know, to be as successful as a successful person really lacks creativity and their own identity. That, to me, it's like that person doesn't know who they are, or they don't like who they are, and they're not able to celebrate who they are, so they feel like they would be better or more successful if they are somebody else. So I don't know, that's just the way that I look at it. So there's that. All right, between this fly and the spider, yeah, there's that. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. All right, left on red. This is the thirst trap here. They're needy here, attention seeking, willing to sell their soul. Look at that. And a lot of people do that too. And it's really funny because a lot of people are like, oh, they sold their soul. Well, to me, selling your soul is that you're a sellout. You would rather be malicious, a liar, a cheater, someone who steals, someone who sabotages, someone who tries to break others down. You would rather be the bully, the one that, you know, that we warn our kids about in the school, but now you're an adult and you're out here being an actual asshole, bullying people and doing things like that, trying to steal from people and set people up, you know. So to me, it's like this person has some major issues, you know. But anywho, we're gonna leave that alone. This person may have tried to sacrifice you here as well too. All right, so it looks like this person may be getting, you know, ignored by a lot of people. For someone here, this person may be trying to communicate to others about you. And maybe someone here is like, you know what, I'm tired of hearing about this damn thing. Leave Leo alone. You really got a problem with Leo. What's wrong with you? You know, yeah, same story, blah, 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 blah. We've been hearing this for months, days, possibly even years. Move on with your life. You know, literally, Leo is like not thinking about you. Move on with your life. Someone here may realize that, you know, this person really has a problem. All right, so let's see. This person could have actually reached out to you and you might have left them on red. Communicate with you for what? Don't you know that I see you? Ew. And this is the energy that you really have. This person, emotional drama going. I'm just saying. All right, so this could also be somebody that plays the victim here as well. But this is somebody that possibly has a very nasty attitude. May complain about how other people treat them, how they were treated unfairly. But sometimes, you know, I hate to say it, sometimes you have to look at the person and, you know, take in consideration that, yeah, some things may have happened. But sometimes when you see people with this type of energy here as well, you can kind of see why they are treated the way that they are, why people don't really want to deal with them, you know, why people deal with them with a long-handled spoon, why certain people are very stern with them as well, okay? So with that being said, I don't know. This person could also take risque pictures and post them to get attention or whatever, or they may post things to try to get attention from others here as well. This person could actually try to post things to get your attention. It's not worth it. All right, this person may have attempted to reach out to you, unsent messages here as well, scribbling without sending. So with that being said, I don't know if this person is trying to get you to engage with some foolishness with them, possibly so. Man, that sage is burning real heavy now, huh? That incense too. But this person could try to get you to engage in some back and forth. But Leo, I'm going to put it to you like this. This person's having family issues here too. Somebody here might be having an issue having a family. Unhappy child, partner, dissatisfaction. Look at this, okay? For somebody here, like I said earlier, this could be parents either, you know, coming against you, or you and your spouse are parents of a ungrateful, possibly, you know, kid that has this type of mentality here. I don't know. Sometimes that happens as well, and the child will actually claim that you know, the parents were unfair and things like that, when in actuality your parents was on your ass and you not letting, you know, they're not letting you just run over them, you know. So with that being said, sometimes, you know, adult children have an issue with that and then claim victim. But when you see all of this behavior here, how they are, you know, coming after somebody here, it explains, you could see the mentality of this person. So you could possibly tell why they were dealt with the way that they were dealt with here as well. All right, so let's see. And then also you could have somebody that has some family issues here that may need some counseling. I don't know. But anywho, this person may want you to take in consideration of what has transpired here in their family. Here is whatever, and possibly give them grace for their behavior. Me personally, bump that. Your ass is grown. We all went through some stuff, and it gives you no right to do this to people. Check yourself. You understand? So with that being said, we're moving on. Alright, so there's that. I don't give grace for BS like this because there's no reason for it. You're just a shitty person doing shitty things. Alright, so let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Alright, parental issues. So somebody here has issues with their parents. Alright. Yeah. Or for somebody, this could be somebody's controlling parent that's getting in the way. But whoever this is, this person, I kind of feel like they didn't get any attention here as well. So there's that. This person could have people leaving their life here as well. So this person has issues. And this goes way beyond you, Leo. And honestly, I don't think any of this has anything to do with you. I really feel like you got somebody here that has some issues here that is projecting them onto you. So again, I would tell you to move on with your happy life and do your thing. Alright? So, and if they continue to be a thorn in your side, or if they are, then you may have to go legal. Alright? But send some prayers up. Whatever your prayers are, just know that revenge is not yours. Alright, and move forward. There's actually no reason for revenge because this person is literally tortured just watching you. It's kind of comical in a way. But they don't even get it. Alright, they low-key feed off your confidence, yeah. They really, really do. The more confident you are, the more it triggers them to continue doing what they're doing. The Tower, expect the unexpected. Look at this. So something is getting ready to happen. I reflect. What they put out, what they put out on you is being sent back to them tenfold. Leo, I'm going to put it to you like this. You have someone here that they also could be trying to set you up here. Alright, so you may already realize that. So I think you're super vigilant about the situation. But the thing is that what's happening here, I honestly think a Tower, the expecting unexpected is happening. I think you're going to witness this person going through a Tower moment. Alright, so let's see. Especially what they have put out on you is being sent back to them tenfold. Alright, so there's always karma for an action. Alright, abused abilities, about to get cut from their gifts. That's a them problem. Because if you don't honor your gifts, you don't use your gifts in the right way, you know. It also depends on who's giving you them gifts too. I'm just saying. Some people are here to actually do damage. That's their purpose in life. You understand? To be destructive. So, there's that. I don't know. But anyway, the overall energy on that line is 111. You are being blessed with a new beginning. That's been coming up in the reading, the whole reading. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, it's time for me to cut this one. Alright, let's see. Alright, they're jealous and in competition with you. And they low-key feed off of your confidence. Yeah, so somebody here is like, yeah, I gotta, you know, I gotta break him. I gotta break her, you know. I gotta humble this person. They're too confident. What is wrong with you? Just because somebody didn't love you enough or whatever. That's wrong. Alright, overactive solar. They regret it but refuse to show it. That's clarifying the Tower. So I kind of feel like here, Leo, this person, they possibly been facing little setbacks here and there, little disappointments. But Leo, there's something big here that's getting ready to hit this person. Ooh. Financial loss, unexpected money loss from their intentions. I don't know. You got a hater here that doesn't like to show their face. We all know that. Alright, let's see. Go on, show your ugly mug. I'm just saying. Alright, rejuvenate. It's time for you to recharge. Absolutely. Alright, recharge. Do your thing. Don't worry about nothing. What they put on you is being sent back to them tenfold. Can we make it 100? We want to be a little extra generous. This person is being extra. They try to compete by doing the most, but they can't keep up. Just go on and rest, child. You can rest. Ain't nobody competing with you. You're literally competing with yourself. All right, let's see. You can rest. Cut the cord. It's time to release them. Cut them off. Absolutely. And that is actually landed over on overactive solar. They regret it, but they refuse to show it. All right. So anyway, this is definitely telling you to cut this person off. Their abilities are being cut off. And cut the cord here, or cord cut here, is actually clarifying abusability is about to be cut off from their gifts. So I don't only think this is you cutting them off. I think there's a lot being cut from this person here as well. All right, so your overall energy is 111. You are being blessed with a new beginning, ear ringing. You will be getting downloads on them. Okay, so source is already giving you the information that you need. You are being directed and protected. All right, aligned with your purpose, doing what you came here to do, Leo. All right, so that's all you need to be concerned with. So it says be anxious for nothing, right? That part. Be anxious for nothing. Your steps are ordered. Step out the boat. Keep your eyes on the Most High and continue to move forward. Don't worry if your feet get wet, baby. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Leo, all right, we have willpower. Move forward, okay? Don't give up. Don't give up. Get it. All right, and cut ties. All right, there's that. And then also, Leo, for someone here with Luna here, somebody here, this could be an emotional situation. There could be something here that you don't see, and also it's telling you to use your intuition. So regardless if you don't see it and it's telling you to go ahead and cut ties, do so. All right, and stay steadfast in this. All right, I'm just saying, stand strong. It might be a little, you know, you might be a little hesitant. Well, you know, Leo, bump them people. Okay, you have been nice. You have been courteous. You have given and possibly overgiven. They have had enough of your soul food. It's time to let them, you know, kind of, you know, what do you call it? Fast for a little bit. Let them go graze on somebody else's pasture. Okay, I'm just saying. So with that being said, Leo, this is what I got for you. I am going to pull, I wanted to pull, I was going to pull one of these, but I kind of figured I should pull something else. Let's see. I'll go ahead and pull one of these. Alright, give me a message for my Leos. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Alright, let's see. Yep, I'm starting to follow my cards. It's time to get off of this thing. Damn. Okay, sorry, y'all. Hold on. My fingers don't want to cooperate. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. There we go. Give me two for Leo. The Empress. Okay. All right. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious and abundant resources. Change your life. Okay. Change your circle. Change your mindset. You will change your life. Okay. All right, a sudden revelation offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace opportunities that change brings, okay? So I like this, Leo. Leo, if you were kind of holding back with that procrastination card, honestly, I think it's them because they don't know what the hell to do. But if it's you that was holding back moving forward because of some issue going on with this person, do you anyway, boo? Okay? There is always going to be somebody that's looking, talking, lurking, watching, looking, trying to, you know, copy or whatever, emulate. Cover yourself legally and spiritually and continue to forge ahead. Don't you dare stop what you came here to do based off of somebody else's actions. You feel me? If there is a will, there is a way. And if Source is opening that gate for you, walk your happy behind through it. Celebrating and skipping while you're at it, okay? Will it be easy? No. You're gonna go through some things, Leo. There's gonna be some things exposed. There's gonna be some times when you're gonna have some folks helping you, you understand? And then there's gonna be some times when you're gonna have to go by yourself and just do it alone, forge ahead. And then there's gonna be some times when you're gonna have to wait. But baby, when I tell you it's all gonna be worth it in the end, cause what? There's that. You are going to be celebrating in the end. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. You're going to be recognized for all the hard work that you have done, even if it is just, and I'm saying just, but it's a big ass deal. You out here, you know, breaking your own cycles. You understand? Healing, learning, growing, teaching. You understand? Taking the baton where those before you weren't able to move forward, okay? Taking the gags off of their mouth where they were not able to speak. You understand? You moving forward and also preparing the way for those that come after you. You understand? Take a listen to that song that I put up there for everybody. That ain't just for me, y'all. You understand? A lot of you are breaking generational curses and coming up out of this mess. I hate to say it, but I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you have been in this nasty energy where you found yourself, you know, being cutthroat with others. You understand out here, like, you know, it ain't nobody about to play with me. I'm going to get you before you get me. You understand? But some of you have gone within and found out that there was some inner battles that you had to go in there and work on yourself. Some of y'all remember that you came up in a family that was kind of chaotic, but you had to go within and find out what was causing you the blockages in your life, and you went in and you healed that mess up. That's not who I want to be. Okay? Not being funny, I've done a lot of things I am not proud of, but would I do it again? Hell no. So I'm out here telling people, don't do it, don't do it, don't do that. You don't want to go that route. Please learn. Okay? I'm just saying. So with that being said, don't let nobody stop your show, Leo. Don't block your blessings because somebody else wants to see you paused, okay? You continue to move forward. Know that you are blessed, highly favored, and protected. But yes, you are going to go through some things because that's how we gain knowledge. Some of us is hard-headed. You can't just tell us don't do such and such. Curiosity. Oh, damn. Okay, you know. So there's that. So forge ahead. Don't let nobody block your blessings because they got a problem with you, baby. The problem isn't with you. It's within themselves. Okay? It's not your fault because you're a beautiful human being. You refuse to give up. You carrying the weight for yourself and also for others too. You understand? That's not your fault that you're able to get this. You know, you're able to get through. We don't give up. We push through, right? Alright, so with that being said, I digress. Alright, so we have the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. See, that's what I'm talking about. You get what you receive. You get what you receive. When you give, you receive, okay? And you get what you have given, alright? Where we get it screwed up is that we expect to be given what we have. We're expecting to receive, okay? Expecting to receive, okay? Let me get it together, y'all. All right, we expect for others that we've helped out to give, back to us. But sometimes what we receive, is not from who we gave to. I got it out now. Just saying, you feel me? So sometimes you can help somebody, sweetheart, but you don't receive that blessing back from them, but you get it from others, So just, know that much is true. And, man, don't be afraid to, open up, just, have some healthy boundaries here, but, be of good cheer, and don't let this monkey try to stop your show. All right, you do what you came here to do. It says extremes and how you save and spend money. Okay, so with that, we got to be careful. All right, be mindful of what you spend on, not only your financial currency, baby, but that spiritual currency. You got to be careful of what you invest in. Don't invest in this mess. I'm just saying. All right, so we have the 5 of Gabriel. A challenge you can withdraw. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay? I'm just saying, Leo. And come from amongst these type of people, because envious people are very dangerous. Not because of what they, well, it is because of what they do, but also when somebody is jealous and in competition with you, and especially where they're competing in areas where they could never compare, this could get dangerous. People, may want to try to put hands on you and things like that. So make sure, you know what I mean? Make sure you got some protection, do what you know how to do. So, because people get pretty weird out here in these, in these streets. And sometimes people, they get fixated and obsessed with people. It's really weird. So it's really weird. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for my Leos. New opportunity. Something awesome happens quickly. A surprise, a sudden and happy change. Absolutely. Like I said, baby, you are literally celebrating here. All right, I love this. New connections, lucky new associations made, beneficials, meetings and expansion. So Leo, there could be some type of partnership with you and someone else that could really, put your name on the map here as well. This person could hear someone speaking about you. Hey, what I was saying about it? Me and Leo do such and such and such. This might be really cool. It might be really lucrative. So you never know what's going on, Leo. Just, mind your P's and Q's and continue to move forward. All right, let's see. Who is this? You could have a Gemini here in Aries. A Sagittarius. Anybody else here? All right, and a Leo, a Virgo. Let's see. Give me one for Virgo. Under the water, under the bridge, learning to forgive others and yourself, letting go of the past and enjoying your life. Okay, so whatever happened between this person and you is water under the bridge. Oh. This person is gaslighting like everything is cool. Psychological manipulation. Blames without reflecting. Okay, so here, somebody here could have been born in 1976 or 67. Here, someone is acting like whatever happened between you two is literally let bygones be bygones, but this person might still have an issue. All right, so there's that. So just be mindful of this person here. Anything else? Well, give me one for this Gemini. Okay, so this is weird. All right, so Leo, you have a Gemini here that you have shown unconditional love to, love without limits, but it's saying stranger danger, online competition, someone you don't know personally is watching you. Okay, so with this being said, Okay, so two different things here. With this being said, you could have someone, like I said, you've shown unconditional love to, but you may not really know this person at all. Okay, this person could be doing things online to cause you chaos or some type of setbacks here. This person also could be watching what you're doing online here too. Side note, for somebody here, you could have someone here that loves everything that you do, or so they think you do, but you don't know this person. You might have a stalker here. Okay, so there's that. Also, you could have someone here that's online that you don't know that has an issue with you. Oh my God, this is so wild. This is so wild. You could receive some type of, a lot of love, a lot of support here as well, from others. If you are online, this could be someone that is in competition with you online. You don't know this person. Okay, this is what really bugs me. It doesn't bug me, but it behooves me, because something wrong with you. Like, and you don't see it. You know what I mean? It's like something's really wrong. All right, you're in competition with somebody that you don't know, and they're watching you. That's, I don't know. It's just kind of kooky to me, but I don't know. I am kind of different, so there's that. But that's kind of, you don't get no red flags with that. I mean, nothing within you is like, maybe something's wrong. Maybe I should be evaluated. I'm just saying. So there's that. All right, give me one for this Aries. Canceled, no longer existing. Oh, bullied to the point of depression. What the hell is going on here? All right, mama's boy. Her opinion is the most important. Places mother above everything. So you could have an Aries here. That's a mama's boy that's in competition with you. What the hell? $511 could be significant, or 517 could be significant, or 415. I don't know. Does this person feel like I don't know if this person feels like they've bullied you to the point of depression or whatever. Or maybe this person feels like they don't exist to you. What's going on with this Aries? See, I wasn't supposed to do this. Let's see. My damn inquiring mind. This person is vexed. What? What? You cut this person off. So, Leo, I don't know if this person feels like you've done something to them, or this person may have had your name up in their mouth, and maybe this person felt like you were going to continue to deal with them, and maybe you cut them off. I don't know, but somebody here, this person's a mama's boy. For somebody here, this could be somebody's kid that you're cutting off. Maybe this person, did they get cut off? This person is full of emotion. This is somebody's family. For somebody here, this is somebody's kid. This person could be going through deep depression here too, and literally sleepless nights, worries, stress. So, Leo, you could be a parent of somebody here, a very dependent child here that is an Aries, or has Aries in their chart. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It looks like this person is going through some type of depression because maybe you cut them off. All right. Yeah. December could be significant, or this person's birthday could be on the 12th. Okay, I'm reading too much into this because now I want to. Now I'm not trying to empathize with the person, but I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. This person might have said something to you, and maybe you cut this person off. And this person might be going, like I said, they might be going through depression here as well. Anyway, moving on. Give me one for the Sagittarius. I should have kept that deck. Toxic love. Canceled. So this is somebody that you had a connection with that was canceled for wish fulfillment. Golly. So this is somebody. Why am I getting this for you? You got a Sagittarius here that may be glad that things are over with this Aries here too. Alright, so anyway, this could be somebody that has strong highs and intense lows. You got somebody that is wanting to be in a connection with you. But this person could have a love-hate situation. You got somebody here that's emotionally unstable. Also, you got a Sagittarius here that may want to block your love connections, may want to block any love connections in your life. All right, let's see. Give me messages here. I kind of feel like you got a Sagittarius here that might actually have a toxic fixation on you. And this person has a very intense connection. Somebody here could be 28 or 38 here. Let's see. 1982 could be significant. Woke, politically aware, activist, truth seeker. Let's see. Responsibilities, commitment, obligations, important dates. This person also could force their beliefs onto other people here as well. Whatever it is that they're doing, their fixation on you, they consider it, they feel that they're right. This is someone that is a diva. Is this bougie person? Better than thou attitude, shallow, superficial, difficult to please. Living rent-free, can't get you out of my head. You're on their mind. So you got a Sagittarius that is toxically fixated on you. And whatever it is that they're doing here, they feel that they are right. This could also be somebody that does not agree with the way that you do something here. So they feel that, you know, they have to make it known that the way that they do something is the correct way or whatever. You know what I mean? So there's that. This is somebody that is bougie. Alright, so let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Alright, the Leo has been trying to send some messages, but they are unsent. Not sure what to say. Possibly strategizing here as well. Give me one more for this Leo. Alright, tampering, sabotaging, bullying, deceitful, persuading others negatively. Alright, so this person definitely has their name in your mouth. This is also someone here that is possibly trying to create some type of communication in order to create some type of conflict here as well. This is someone that is very boastful. They're a braggart. They self-promote themselves. So this is somebody that puts themselves on a damn pedestal. This is somebody that is delusional. Alright, showcases their achievements, possessions, and or advantages. So this, to me, this is somebody here that is also attention seeking here as well. This is somebody that feels like they need to be validated. Alright, so again, Leo, you could have someone here that possibly feels like they are better than you. They have better assets than you and all these other things. But if that is the case, ask yourself, Leo, why does this person feel the need to compare themselves to you? If you have all of these things, if you are the diva that these cards say that you are, or whatever they call a dude diva, whatever it is, if you have all of these things going on for you, why are you so obsessed with Leo? Okay, that's the thing right there. But Leo, I don't, for some of you, this is somebody that you don't even know. And this person can't get you out of their mind, all right? Mental health issues. I'm just saying, you need to fix that. But like I said, Leo, this person may see some things in you that they do not possess, even though they have all the things, you know, all the adornments, all the, you know, the bags, the shoes, you know, the entourage of people that may be attracted to the bag and the shoes. There's something within you, Leo, that you was born with it, baby. This person doesn't possess it. Okay, so there's that. Or they possibly gave it up for all the things, you know. So there's that. So Leo, this is what I got for y'all. I know it's been repeating, but Leo, I'm gonna put it to you like this, my love. There's sometimes that there are people that will watch you and follow you for years, okay, in hopes to try to block what God has got for you, okay? So with that being said, don't trip when the readings repeat themselves. Just know that you have a high calling on your life. Don't get distracted by their calling on their life, okay? They're following whoever their higher power is. You make sure that you find and follow yours. Follow your path. And don't allow the stumbling blocks that they're actually trying to put in your way hinder your progress, okay? Look at it, see what it is, bring it to the Most High, ask for the way around it, through it. I wouldn't even say around it, through it. You understand? Because everything that you come across, you're not going to be able to avoid. You're going to have to learn how to handle it, okay? There's that, and that's where that warrior status comes through. We are warriors, not worriers, right? Absolutely. So you stand proud, hold that sword up, and get your shield, sweetheart, and you stand strong, and you move through everything that you are given, okay? Because you got this, all right? If you didn't have it, Source wouldn't have given it to you. I'm just saying, it is what it is. So with that being said, you have power in the peace of mind, and yeah, going after what you want brings you pleasure. So with that being said, sweetheart, y'all move forward and have an amazing day, and don't really trip off of what these people are doing. That's a them problem.
I've been walking through the pressure, never folded, never broke. Try to bury what I carry, but it's louder when I'm low. Every shadow tried to claim me, every doubt tried to control. But I felt something surround me, said you're covered, keep your soul. I see patterns in the bloodline, things we never used to say. Generations full of silence, I was born to break the chain. Now I'm learning while I'm healing, every step I elevate, turning pain into a message. I'm alive, I don't escape. I don't fight the dark, I shift it. Every wound I uplifted. What was heavy now is lifted. I was chosen, I'm not drifting. In the note 01122, I'm protected in the light, I move how I'm supposed to. Rising above every lie they told you. Divine hands on me, nothing can control you. 01122, guided by a force that's bigger than what we go through. Turning every dark into something so true. I'm in my purpose, breaking through. I don't run from what I'm seeing, I expose it, bring it out. All that hidden in the shadows, I illuminate the doubt. Every lesson got a reason, every loss became a route. Now I'm speaking for the ones who never had a voice or mouth. Oh, I can feel my ancestors, yeah, they walking right with me. Picking up where they were silenced, now I'm setting spirits free. Generational curses breaking every time I breathe. Ooh, every prayer, every action, rewriting legacy. Ooh, I don't carry fear, I cleanse it. Every scar, I transcend it. What was broken, I amended. Divine path, I defended. No 01122, I'm protected in the light, I move how I'm supposed to. Rising above every lie they told you. Divine hands on me, nothing can control you. 1122, guided by a force that's bigger than what we go through. Turning every dark into something so true. I'm in my purpose, breaking through. Covered in light, I don't walk alone. Every step